What's going on, everyone? My name is Sherwin, and in this video we are picking up the new wheels for the Model Y. So I've already put the seats down and cleaned up some of the trunk by putting some of my junk in the front and also in the front seat and also in the under compartment, whatever thingy you want to call that. But we're on our way. We're gonna go meet up with Mace and check out his Model S Plaid as well. All right, so we are here in Duarte at the Best Buy location. I'm parked next to his Model S Plaid. We're gonna check it out. I think he's inside, but I want to take some video on his Plaid. It's really nice. So I cannot see. It fits though. All four boxes fit. But cannot see from the rear view mirror. But that's okay, it's traffic anyway. All right, so we are here at the Rialto Tire Center, I think. So shout out to Steven. He is the Boring MX. He referred me to this place because he gets his tires here also with Babs. So they have a Model X and a Model 3 that they take their Teslas here, and they recommended it. So we're gonna try it out. We're getting some new tires installed and we're getting some new wheels installed. RVRN wheels, MB373s, I think. I'll put all the details down below. So hopefully everything goes real well. So the first thing they got to do is they have to remove the existing TPMS. I guess I could use the old ones because they're pretty expensive from what I've seen. I think I was quoted, I think for a set it was like 100 something bucks. It's probably cheaper elsewhere, but that's the price I've been finding. But they're gonna use the existing ones. They're gonna remount the old set but without the TPMS, and I'm just gonna store it somewhere. And the other thing too is if you're gonna swap out the wheels, you're gonna have to figure out if your existing nuts, your lug nuts, are gonna fit. If not, you're gonna have to buy it. So I think the existing ones may fit, or he'll find some in the shop and then I could just come back if I find ones that I like more. But I think I'm just gonna go black, or I don't know, I'm not really sure, but we'll see when they put them on. All right, so I'm here with Javier with, is it Fontana or Rialto Tire Center?
Well, we have two. One in Fontana, one in Rialto. Fontana Tire Center, Rialto Tire Center.
So we're at the Rialto Tire Center, and what we put on are Falken FK460,
yeah.
Azenis. Yeah. And I kept the staggered setup with 275, 35, 20 in the back, and 255, 35, 20 in the front. Mm-hmm. And so the first number, the 275 and 255, is the width.
The width, yeah.
Okay.
The width at the top.
And then the second number is always the one that trips me out, or because it's like it's aspect ratio, but it's the ratio between the wheel and the tire. Or?
No, so it's just a percentage of that top number. So in this case, we both have 35s on each tire. So it's 35% of either the 255 or the 275. Yeah.
Okay, and then the 20 is the size of the
diameter. Yeah, exactly.
Right, okay. Well, this guy hooks me up. I was referred by Steven with the Model X. And thank you very much, Javier. So if you need tires, I'll leave the info. This is not a sponsored video. I'm helping him out, and come see him. He does Teslas. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Right. No, thank you, Sherwin.
Maybe another 5,000 on it.
Is it really uneven though?
Yeah. You're talking about a few millimeters difference. But
that's how it is. Yeah.
You have to get those camber arms. Those are the ones that I was talking to Steven about.
Okay, so let's go over the tires. I chose to get the Falken Azenis FK460. They are 97Y. The 97 stands for the weight rating of the tire. Each tire can support 1,609 pounds with a total of 6,436. The Model Y weight rating is 4,154 to 4,555. So it can support the weight. The Y is the speed rating, and according to the chart, it can safely support up to 186 miles per hour. I doubt I'll be going that fast because the performance, I don't think, even has that top speed. So the higher the letter, the higher the speed it can safely support. The trade-off is your wear and tear, so they won't last as long. Now the tire size is 255, 35, and 20. 255 is the width, 35 is the aspect ratio of 255, so 35%. Now the lower the number, the lower the profile of the tire, so that is the thickness. So sometimes you'll hear things like you need more meat on your tires, then you want that number to be higher. So I could have went with 40 instead of 35. The problem I have with these, well, what I like about lower profile tires is it brings out the wheel more, but now I have a big gap. As you can see here, there's a huge gap in the wheel well between the wheel well and the edge of the tire. But maybe the next set I'll probably go 40 instead of 35. And then the last number 20 is the diameter, so hence 20 inch. These do come with a 50,000 mile thread rating, so it's supposed to last 50,000 miles as long as you drive in normal conditions. Now the rear is a different size. It's 275 instead of 255, but it's also still 35 and 20. This is what you call a staggered setup. You have two different sizes. The set in the back, the size is wider, but you cannot rotate these tires. I believe some tires are considered asynchronous, where you can rotate them side to side. Usually you'll see a word outside on these tires. I can't seem to find, yeah, here. I don't know if that'll be shown in the video, but the word outside is outside the tire, and it means it needs to face outside. But when you go side to side, you have to flip them the other way. And you can do that if the thread pattern can support flipping them the other way. So in many instances, shops will rotate them across and flip them, even though the thread pattern isn't meant to be flipped the other way, because we don't have a lot of wet weather. But it may give you more road noise. I'm not too sure, but I've been hearing different things online about it. But some shops will rotate them across if you're running a staggered setup, and if it doesn't support that type of rotation. But yes, again, some shops will do it, some shops won't. You just have to know how your tires are designed. Now, for the wheels, we have the RVRN MB373. It's a one-piece forged wheel. You can go to the website, you can customize the different polish and the different color. They are custom made, so they will make them. I think they take about 3 weeks to a month, depending on how busy they are. And I believe the finish and color is gold champagne. Now, I really like these wheels because you can see the red brake calipers from the performance, a lot better than the Uberturbine stock wheels. And I like how each spoke has these holes in them, the oval holes. Looks really nice. So looking at the front, you can see they're pretty plush along the fender. The problem though with running 255s in the front, I don't know if you could tell, there's not a lot of sidewall in the front ones anyway. So they're similar to the stock Uberturbine wheels where there's not a lot of protection. So you can curb rash these wheels with this kind of setup. But yeah, you can see it come out just a little bit out of the tire. So again, these are 20 by 9.5, but the front tires we went with 255. So gotta be careful. I could have went with the squared setup, and I'll show you the rears are running 275. Now we have more sidewall on the rear, and if you line them up with the fender, they're pretty plush. But yeah, so the 275s actually give me more sidewall and protection from curb rash. So maybe next time I'll run a squared setup. I just like the wider tire look from the rear. These are 275s, and I go through tires, at least at this rate, I'm probably gonna go through every 15 months a new set, the way I drive and the distance that I drive. But yeah, I really like the look of these tires and wheels because of the red brake calipers just showing a lot more, and it goes really nice with the color wrap. I'm only carrying 2 at a time. I'm gonna make 2 trips. It's not too far from the house, but this is what it looks like with 2 tires. These are the front ones, 255, 35, 21s. But that's what it looks like if you try to fit it in a Model Y. I got the tires out here. Probably gonna stack them up. I think this area doesn't get that much sunlight or sunshine. I do have covers for them. Well, actually it's one cover, so I was planning on stacking them up on top of each other. So let me know if that's something I can do. I'm in Southern California. We're in winter, but our winters aren't the usual winters. So, and we have dry weather. So I don't know, let me know what you think. If I can just stack them up, put a cover on them, and store them this way until I can figure out how I could fit it in the garage. Or I could keep them out here. Let me know what you guys think. So this is one of those things that happens when you go to lower tires or smaller tires and smaller wheels and you have mud flaps. So these mud flaps that I currently have, I got on Amazon, and they're already long. But I usually scrape on speed bumps and getting out of driveways. But here you go. That's how much clearance it is just getting out of my driveway. And here are the rear. So they don't scrape here, but whenever I go into speed bumps, they do scrape. It reminds me of the old Civic days. I do have some new mud flaps from Last Fit that I won on a Black Friday contest that I will be installing. And this is where we are storing the set of Uberturbine tires and wheels. So this area doesn't get that much sunshine and the wind because we get a lot of winds. It's usually blocked by this shed and my office shed. And this case or cover I had to get because the first ones I got were designed for up to 25-inch wheels and then tires, but they didn't fit. These ones I think are over 30 inches. I'll link both below, but I went with the bigger one. And this actually has a zipper, and they are weatherproof. My knees are cracking. These are weatherproof. Hold on, Moochie. So yeah. Once again, thank you to Steven, aka Boring MX, for introducing me to Javier with the Rialto Tire Center. They did a really good job. Also, RVRN MB373. Those are the wheels in 20-inch. It's not a sponsored video, but just wanted to give you the information on those wheels. So thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please do like, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.